Dr. Brand is alone, thinking all of humanity has perished, but Cooper is on his way to find her. In this video, we'll explore what likely happened next, how they colonized Edmunds Planet, and the paths humanity took that ultimately led to the construction of the Tesseract. Brand is alone with Case, facing an extremely difficult mission. She believes humanity has now been reduced to just her and the embryos. She feels the crushing weight of responsibility, along with the grief of having lost everyone she loved. But she has a plan. Case is doing the heavy work, assembling habitat modules, solar panels, and power reactors. They need to map landslide zones carefully so they don't repeat the same mistake that killed Wolf Edmunds. Edmunds Planet has water, breathable air, and maybe even plant or bacterial life. As a biologist, Brand will be able to investigate all of it when the time is right. Brand cannot believe what she is seeing. Cooper has returned. Nothing seems to make sense, but Cooper brings earth-shattering news. He tells her how he managed to communicate with Murph, and that Plan A actually worked. Brand's desperate situation on the planet changes completely. Cooper's ranger brings extra supplies, batteries, and most importantly, TARS. With 2 military-grade robots, TARS and Case, and a brilliant engineer, the base's construction capacity triples, and their priorities change. There's a high chance they'll be able to communicate with the rest of humanity once Cooper Station crosses the wormhole. But that could take years. For safety, Cooper Station will need to carefully evaluate the crossing, send scouts ahead, and take every possible precaution before risking an entire civilization. With not enough fuel to return, and no guarantees that Cooper Station will arrive anytime soon, Cooper and Brand have no choice. They must carry out Plan B. Brand and Cooper activate the incubators. The first 10 baby girls are born from artificial wombs. Brand and Cooper become the parents of a new humanity, one that is starting over from zero. In the future, these girls will become surrogate mothers for the next embryos, continuing the human race. With their original supplies running low, they begin growing hydroponic crops and building sealed greenhouses using treated soil from Edmunds Planet. They plant resilient crops, including corn, Cooper's specialty, but without the blight that destroyed Earth. Brand contributes her knowledge of botany. Together, they make an excellent team, and as the only 2 adult humans on the planet, their emotional bond deepens and becomes much more intense. But even with the support of TARS and Case, they are working constantly, becoming more exhausted with each passing day. The base is no longer just a campsite. It has become a small village of interconnected modules, built using local materials. There is now a clear division of roles. Brand focuses on biology, the children's medical needs, and the expansion of the incubators. Cooper acts as the chief engineer, teaching the kids about agriculture, mechanics, and physics. They are sending signals in every possible way, trying to contact Cooper Station. But with no response, they still don't know how long the crossing will take, or what may have happened to the others. Now, a difficult decision must be made. Should they run the artificial wombs continuously to produce 10 new children a year, while simultaneously using the first-generation girls as surrogates as soon as physically possible? Or should they slow the process down and wait for the rest of humanity to arrive? We'll continue this saga in the next episode. Subscribe to follow the story, and thank you for supporting the channel.